to be doing a live stream slash video that covers the entirety of the Sorcerer's scale, or the scales of the Sorcerer, the Jujutsu Sorcerer scale. There we go. Covers that entire story event. We're actually just waiting outside of the game right now, just waiting for the update to finish downloading. But as soon as the update, oh. Before I was so rudely interrupted, we're just waiting for the update to finish so we can get into the game. But I will just skip right there, and yeah, we'll be back.
Okay, ready?
There we go. Am I watching an ad right now? Yes, and it's not muted because it's not muted. That's excellent. But that's okay. Because now it is muted. That's fine. We can close that actually. We have this. There we go. And we're going to start off the stream with some water. Automatic, chat. You already know how it's going. I just woke up probably like an hour ago. Let's see. They changed the entertainment, even though I definitely set the category to gaming. Treacherous world. Okay. Phantom Parade. Cool, cool, cool. Yo, what's good with you, Light? How you doing? There we go. Alright. I got the right category on YouTube and everything. But I'm just going to go ahead and redo the intro and everything so that we have a little bit smoother of an experience in the editing process. What is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned. Today we are going to be doing the entire story event for the Jujutsu Sorcerer's scale. I will be doing like a full guide, and I'm even going to be talking about how many cubes you get from it all together. And we have a live audience for the video. Say hello, Light. But I'm going to skip ahead in the video to whenever we start doing the event, because I still gotta wait a few minutes for it to actually load up. It's so weird doing like a stream and oh, I'm not recording. Wait. I've done the intro 2 times for no reason, because I literally have not been recording this entire time. Which I'm live right now, which is fine. But if I'm live, I'm gonna have to go to the platform, download it, blah blah blah. Like I'd rather just go ahead and have a separate video download or recorded. So I'm just gonna go ahead and. Okay. Now we're actually recording. Hello, my fellow deadheads. It is your overlord returning. Deadman Vince here, about to do the Jujutsu Sorcerer's Scale story event. We are still waiting for the full event to actually download, so I will skip ahead in the video. But chat has no choice but to suffer with me and wait here. Hey, chat. Cool. I already did a little bit of math based off of the last story event that was out, figuring out how many tickets you need for a how to get the 5-star page, how many tickets you need to get a free multi on the banner, and then how many tickets you need to complete the entire like rewards in all of the pages. And I don't include the 11th page, which is just repeatable rewards over and over again. Oh my gosh. That water is essential to my life right now. Let me not put it too far out of sight because I do not want to forget that I have it. For sure. Okay. We got our little cube breakdown here. Or rather a little cube like tracker type of sheet. And we have a certain amount of cubes tracked up right now. But what time is it? It is still 1:54. We got 6 minutes before we can actually get in here. And the only reason why I'm sitting outside of the game like this right now is because if I go into the game, I'm literally going to have to just exit the game and log back in. I've had plenty of cases where I have been in the game whenever something resets, and then I just go back to the home screen, and I'll get everything except for like the free tickets that they give you, because typically the free tickets are not a part of the login reward. And usually if you just go out of the main screen and then back to the main screen, the login rewards will come your way. But to get the non-login rewards, you do have to just reopen the game at that point. But hopefully everybody is ready. Hopefully everybody is ready for all of the new stuff that's coming our way. I mean, it's not all coming today, but we do have an idea of everything that is coming. You know, we're getting a memory event, we're getting the Red Mai, we're getting the event with the Red Mai. So like, we got a few cubes on the way. The map events, I was doing the math for the events actually, and I feel like the map events provide actually a lot less cubes. But I could be wrong. The other thing about map events are there are so many different little nodes to them. Even it's like for instance, the map event that's out right now, there were 73 fights altogether, or 73 different nodes altogether on the entire map. So I don't know if every single map event, the number of nodes that are actual fights. Yo, what's good, Ice Phantom? How are you doing? I don't know if it's like the actual number of fights is exactly the same on all of the nodes, or if just like the number of nodes are the same amongst every event, but they mix up the number of nodes every time. If that makes sense, I'm pretty sure I'm making sense right here. Get this, get this, change this to multi-stream so I can view both at the same time, even though I'm already viewing both at the same time. It's cool, it's cool. And then I'll grab these because these are my trackers. But yeah, it's been a little while, Ice Phantom. How you been, bro? Okay, I think my stream has been set up, but I think that my notes thing is like set up. I like to leave like some notes on the side so I can kind of keep an eye on them and kind of keep somewhat track of the stream. So most of the time, y'all know that just doesn't work, but it does help to have something like that just to suggest some sort of structure. I'm excellent, Ice. I've actually been like doing a lot of like kind of like reshifting my mindset, trying to be more positive and stuff like that. And definitely, I feel like yesterday, basically, I feel like yesterday was definitely a day. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm still on a positive trend. So it's like you can't let one bad day kind of like weigh you down. Yeah, it's been a while. Just been busy with college. Yeah, bro. College is. I'm not trying to say the pits, but like low key, I don't really know how else to say that, bro. Some girl actually is on spring break right now. She's back from college for like the week. It's good to see her. I never tell her that though. gotta maintain that gotta maintain that. This is such a lie. You should see bro on Discord. You saw how I was unshaken by that statement there? Because I'm not even capping. I'm chilling. But literally, is it 2 o'clock? No, it's not. We're almost there. We got 3 more minutes, chat. And I know it's like silent, but I was like, you know what? We should be able to sit with our thoughts in silence every now and then. So I'm just sitting here in silence, but as soon as the game is ready, I'll unmute it. As you know, the first screen of the game is always copyrighted music, Avant by Eve. So just want to avoid any extra trouble. Feel like I'm on a good path, on a good trend, and I am trying to be more, I guess, aware. Trying to be more alert and aware. More alert to things that could mess up my content and more aware of things that could do it. That's the same sentence, I guess, just said in a different way. I don't know. But nonetheless, we are good. Is everybody in chat playing JJK Phantom Parade, or is everybody in chat just like a fan of the Dead Man? Because both are highly possible whenever you're in this kind of place. Because if you are a player of JJK, it is not necessarily going like super duper crazy tonight or anything, but we are about to hit like the golden timeline. Global is taking over as a canon timeline, bro. I'm going to keep saying that until the end of my days because it is 100% true. The global version is bum rushing a bunch of stuff, and people may not like that, but at the end of the day, all the stuff that's going to be in the global version much faster than the Japanese version, I feel like it was a good enough payoff. Yeah, like, I know why you're here. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Don't know, but I'm going to close Dokkan off on the side for now because I'm going to give my full focus to this JJK for now. Okay. It's almost time, guys. $159. I don't know. I'm not like super duper tired. I'm somewhat. I could use more sleep. Gonna play some Overwatch, so I won't be talking much in chat. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I'm I'm not like tired or nothing, but I could use some more sleep for sure. I feel like that's how it always goes though. Okay, it is 2 o'clock. We're tapping in, Magic Knights. I've been waiting, bro, because I have plenty of stamina. I'm actually like, I never do this. I did drop the game after Yellow Gojo dropped, sadly. It'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that. Hey, you gotta prioritize what is most important to you in life, and these are gacha games at the end of the day. No matter what. Oof, I didn't want to do that too much. No matter what, if you deem it important enough, you'll keep it around. If it's not important enough, then obviously you just gotta like make that executive decision. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got some music now. So obviously we have the new Miwa. We have ignore orders or ignore commands. And then we also have the new page that's free to play from her event, but they're probably not going to show it. Oh, say, are you going to actually move on to the next thing? So we are going to be getting like 4 AP packs, I think, throughout the course of this, and 600 cubes. That's the main, like, important stuff that I saw from the login events for this. But that was it. We have a new event here. Magnificent stuff. Oh! The memory quest actually did unlock. Cool, cool, cool. I figured it was for today, but I didn't see it in the notices anymore, so I was just like, what? Okay, I have a gift, but that's just the AP pack. So they definitely did not give out a free multi upon logging in. That is what that tells me. So if they gave out a free multi, then it would have been right there. It would have been 2 presents in the box instead of just 1. We're skipping this. Cool. If I could give my AP packs to you, I have 40. Goodness. Yeah, I wish I could have that. Alright guys, we are here in the story event, the Jujutsu Sorcerer'S scale. The boosted items or characters and recollection bits for this event are going to be the new, priorities. This is called our priorities on the wiki, but this one is called priorities. So this is the one that you can win from here, or honestly, I'm showing you the reward. Let me show you the, there we go, event bonus. So anybody who's a blue character is going to be adding 5% extra exorcism tokens to your drops whenever you're doing a run. Blue, it seems to be the strong color against this. It's matching up with Miwa, of course. Miwa herself is going to give you 20% extra points, and then for every time you awaken her, you get an additional 4%. So you can get her up to 40% of an extra boost with 4 other blue characters, which would give you another 20%. So that's 60% by itself. Then you can get both of the recollection bits, this one from the banner, and this one from the actual event itself. And both of them will give you 15%, and then if you get them maxed out, they will give you an extra 15%. So those will give you 30% each. So 30%, 30%, so 60%. So it looks like you can get like 120% altogether on all of the like boosted drops for this and everything. But that's all the boosted characters, and honestly, since in my long video where I talked about all of the events that are coming, I didn't really break down any of the characters on the banners. I will go ahead and talk about this character now, because I'm just like, yo, there is a possibility that people pull her with the free multi that you can grind from the event. So let's just go ahead and go over Miwa real quick. She's a defender, a guardian. I don't know why I always be like forgetting. Tank is what I was looking for. Her skill 1 is if sword sheath count is 1 or above, or honestly, should I read her passive first so that we have a concept of what sword sheath count is? Yeah, probably. When critical hit is performed, increases sword sheath count by 2 up to 15%. At the start of each turn, if the counter status is applied to self, increases sword sheath count by 1 up to 15. At the start of each turn, and depending on own sword sheath count, apply the following effect. Sword sheath count 1 to 3 decreases own taijutsu damage received by 15%. Sword sheath count 4 to 6 increases own break damage by 50%. Sword sheath count 7 or above increases own critical hit rate by 50%. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. This is Miwa is just literally not worth summoning for, because you already know what's coming, and I've done the math for you. It's 47 days at this point. I will literally be counting down every single day and telling y'all every single day, bro. You have 47 days until the best character and the best DPS in the game are coming out. These are just not options. These are just not options. Be real. Let's see. So now, skill 1. If sword sheath count is 1 or above, increases damage by 7.5% one time. The higher the sword sheath count is, the higher the damage boost up to 100%. Deals melee combined damage equal to 120.3 taijutsu and 45.1 jujutsu to select the enemy. If sword sheath count is 5 or above, increases own critical hit rate by 35% for 3 turns, and it cannot stack. And then you decrease your sword sheath count by 1. Her critical hit rate is 40%. Her critical damage is 50%. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that like each character's crit chance is like dependent on each move, and I'm looking at all her moves and all of her sword sheath count. All of her crit chances are like 40%, so that's less than 50%, which is not 1,000,000,000% terrible. But like when her entire kit is integral around activating the sword sheath effect, I don't know that I can recommend. Let's see. Grants a counter status to self for 2 turns 3 times. Evades enemies' attacks 1 turn with a 50% chance. And all these skills that I'm reading are at level 10. Increases own sword sheath count by 1 up to 15. Attracts the selected enemy's attack to self 1 turn 1 time. And then when she's in the counter status, when targeted by an enemy single target melee attack, the sword sheath count is 1 or above, increases own damage by 20%. The higher the sword sheath count is, the greater the damage boost, up to 50%. Deals 150.4% of melee combined damage equal to 100% taijutsu and 30% jujutsu as a counter damage. Increases own taijutsu by 10% for 3 turns, cannot be stacked. Fills on ultimate gauge by 110, and decreases sword sheath count by 1. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The sword sheath count is just like so varied. It's like there's different ranges to it, and it's just like your chances of getting to those different ranges is literally just RNG. It's like, are you getting a crit, or do you have your counter up from the prior turn? Do you have enough energy to keep doing her like, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too much you gotta do to make the entire kit work all together. But hey, bro. Somebody out there has got a simp for Miwa the way Miwa simps for Gojo, and it's not going to be me. Increases own taijutsu damage by 29.9%, and then increases sword sheath count by up to 3. Okay, so a direct move that can do it. It costs 20 curse energy. How consistent will that be? I don't know. If sword sheath count is 1 or above, increases own damage by 30%. The higher the sword sheath count, the greater the damage boost, up to 100%. Deals combined melee damage equal to 824% taijutsu and 362.5% jujutsu to select the enemy. Increases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage received by 22.2%. If sword sheath count is 7 or above, reduces own taijutsu received by 15%. Decreases own sword sheath count by 7. I guess if you just keep spamming the skill 3, it's not that bad to get the ultimate crazy. So she seems alright, but like again, she's a tank. Ultimately, she seems like a decent like damage dealing option realistically. It seems like more so you're just banking off the damage she's dealing with her counters. And honestly, is that really a defender at that point? If it's not really giving themselves like hella damage reduction or anything like that? I don't know. Okay, the page that is not free to play is ignoring orders. Again, not worth the summon. But when command skill, I'll read this at all levels actually, with no dupes or anything. When command skill or ultimate is activated, so you can use this with any skill, increases own damage by 65% for 2 turns, effective for blue type attacks. If ultimate gauge is full while activating, grants a sure hit effect to self 1 turn 1 time. So I guess if you had darkness, you would be guaranteed to hit if you did that. If you upgrade it to limit break 3, the 65% turns to 70%, nothing else about it changes. And then if you get it to limit break 1, when the character is in counter status and the skill ends, increases own critical hit rate by 20% for 2 turns. So it's for counter characters though. Like it's like half the page is just useless for majority of the game. If you have a counter though, then this works for you. But actually no, if you have a counter and you're blue, then it completely works for you. So it's like super restrictive, super specific. That's why I'm just kind of like, I don't know. But if you guys are in here and you're enjoying the stream and enjoying these breakdowns, then you can go down below and leave a like on the stream. The free-to-play page, finally, the only one that is important because you're going to get it for 5-star for free. Priorities. I'm just going to read it at limit break 5, or limit break 3 and 1. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, again on any skill, increases all allies damage by 20% for 1 turn, effective for blue type attacks. I'm not going to lie, I don't hate that, and I'm probably going to incorporate that into my blue team somewhere. And then at the start of battle, increases all allies damage by 10%, effective if the selected enemy has weakness to blue type attacks. Yo, that's actually pretty fire. Yeah, I for some reason, I just don't remember seeing this part over all the times that I've been covering this information. But no, that's pretty fire. I'm excited for that, actually. So that's the page breakdown for all of the boosted pages that are going to give you extra points in this event. And like I said, any blue character and the new Miwa, of course. But you should not be summoning on the Miwa. So honestly, the only way that you should be getting the Miwa is literally from your free multi, if you get her from your free multi. But if not, then leave that alone. Yeah. Then let's look at all of the rewards from the token exchange. So I looked over the last story event we had to kind of do some math and figure out exactly how many of these you would need to completely finish, and it looks like, so what is it? 70, 200, 450, 600, 750, 900, 1200, 1500, 1500, 1500. Okay, cool. So guys, I've already pre-compiled like math for you, and I've even kind of jotted down some information just to be able to quickly look and surmise, is the setup exactly the same? So far, just from doing the missions, like from the event missions themselves in the event mission tab, which I'll go to and look at in a second, and then doing these, so far it looks like you get 1,750 cubes from doing a story event. Now, I'm going to go into the story event and do each one of the little like missions and see how many cubes you get per mission. And I'm going to try to do some quick math and figure out how many cubes you're getting from that. Hopefully, we exceed 3,000 cubes for how many cubes we get from this and all. Hopefully. But you see we get Fancy Parade tickets in here as well. Like, you guys know the rewards that are in here. I just am specifically taking note of how many cubes we get from this. And to my understanding, just the first 4 pages give you cubes, which is a bit unfortunate. Honestly, if I have to work through all of these pages, I would rather get cubes on every single one of the pages. But I guess it balances out with the cubes they give you for the missions for resetting the pages. But I digress. Let's go. Oh, you need 10,350 of the materials, like tokens, to trade in to get the page 5-star, because you only get 5 copies of the page from right here. But literally the missions that you have to do to get the stamina to do the mission, to get enough of those points on this, you're literally going to pick up the first copy of priorities anyway. So you need 10,350 tickets to get the full page 5-star. If you wanted to get the free multi on the banner, which means completing all the missions, and the missions are going to be defeat every level of the formidable battle event at the end, and also reset the pages 7 times. If you wanted to do all of that in one sitting, you would need 20,850 tickets. I told y'all I did my math. And then if you just wanted to get all the way up to page 11, so I mean clearing out page 10 and being on page 11, because page 11 is literally just like repeat rewards at that point. You don't have to worry about actually doing it. If you want to get to that point, you would need 43,350 tickets, or they're tokens actually. It says tokens. But let's go and look at the event missions now. So these are like part of the missions that I was talking about. You see reset the pool 1 through 7 times, or it's not going to show you the reset the pool 1 through 7 times, but every time you reset the pool, a new mission pops up. So literally, if it's reset the pool 1 through 7 times, that is literally 150 times 7, which is, I'm just giving you the breakdown of my math, 1,050 cubes, and then literally you have another 600 cubes right here. So that's 1,650, and then you get 100 from the actual like pages themselves. But these missions right here are easy. It's literally just clear formidable battle on difficulty, normal, hard, very hard, special. So you can do all of these things at least once during the event, especially because when you go into the special battles, if you can't beat it, or special difficulty battle, if you can't beat it the first run, then you just go back in and you beat it the second run, and then you still get the mission for it. So it is what it is. Take your time with it, but we do have access to cubes here. But now I'm going to go ahead and get into the event itself and just start cracking on some missions here. And again, just doing that math for every single mission that I do. So you see 30 cubes are right here for the 3-star. So I am going to go ahead and just make a speculation that there's 8 missions here, so that's 240 cubes, because I don't think that this quest is going to give me more than 30 cubes. I think it still gives me 30 cubes, even though it's the boss. But we're going to go through this and we're going to figure it out. 20K is wild. How we know you ain't pulling that number out of a hat? I'm just going to let you sit there and you live with that. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I am on go time, because I am recording a video right now too, so I am trying to stay somewhat focused. So I'm gonna use an assistance because you don't need an assistance, but I mean like it gives you extra friend points every day. So alrighty. Yo, what's good, Yuta? Or actually, that's Patrick. You are Patrick, are you not? So let's see, 30 times 240. and then I'll just update my numbers if that's actually not correct. So 30 times 240. Honestly, or no, 30 times 8. So that's 240. So realistically, what I'll probably do is I'm probably gonna skip over all of this, like these individual runs for the actual video itself, and then probably just skip to when I'm done with all these runs. So I guess we're just here breaking the veil, breaking the fourth wall, just vibing out, chat. I don't know. I'll be honest. Solo leveling feels really nice to go back to because you can advance your account like quite a bit in a short period of time, but at the same time, once you catch up to where you're actually supposed to be, it is personally my gameplay experience was that whenever I started playing solo leveling, I was spending money. So since I was spending money, that was my experience. Experience was coming in a lot faster. Gold was coming in a lot faster. Gates were a lot easier to farm. Like, all this different stuff. The fuck us Momo gonna do? Give them a blowjob? Oh my gosh. But literally, which is Toji. Literally, you're gonna progress in solo leveling. You're gonna have a fun time progressing. But then as soon as you actually catch up to your like real life like difficulty level, it's gonna I'll say it's gonna hit you very hard because oh no, I spent money in the game when I first started playing the game, so my experience was a over glorified experience of what is actually like playing that game. Now that I'm actually playing the game again and not willing to spend money on it, I am seeing how grindy of an experience it really is, because I'm just like, bro, I leveled up since playing again, which I've probably been playing for like a week or two now. I've only leveled up like maybe like 2 or 3 times or something. Playing DMC's Peak. Devil May Cry? Which one? I've only ever played 4. And I've seen, I think, gameplay of the newest one. It looks crazy. But, yeah, solo level, I mean, it's still good. Like, I still log in every day. I still check it. But I've been so focused on JJK just because, like, we're about to hit that peak timeline on JJK for real. Go check out that video, by the way, chat. But we're about to hit the peak timeline in JJK, so I'm kind of just like putting all my efforts into JJK. That's how gacha games work, bro. Like, you play a bunch of them so that whenever one of them that you really, really like gets really, really good, you can literally just jump ship and just focus on that one. DMC5 is peak. Maybe I didn't see the newest one, but or if that is the newest one, maybe that is what I saw. But like, I feel like I saw Devil May Cry 5. I feel like that's what I saw. But nah, I had 4 on the PS3. It was really fun actually. If you guys are in here, you're enjoying the stream, could you please go down below for me and hit that like button? It does make my channel look a lot better, which makes people join more, and then the channel will actually become better because of the extra views, and then it just becomes a funner place for all of us. It's always nice, I think, to have a nice, you know, the versatile community of a bunch of different people. It's cool to see people from all types of different places, all types of different experiences, walks of life. There we go. You know what I'm saying? So it's always like to meet new people and just learn about people from different cultures and everything. This is one of the easy ways that you can learn about the world, really. Just live streaming and actually just talking to real life people, man. But it is okay. We are just locked in for this event right here. Like, honestly, guys, I wanted to cover this as soon as it came out, 1. And 2, I was like, man, if I do this and then I just chop it down and like consolidate all of the yapping parts out of the video, then this can be my video. This can be my video or one of my videos for the day. So we'll see. But yeah, we're just chugging along through this. It's whatever. I'll probably just switch to my mono blue team's obviously not complete, but I have enough blue characters to make a mono blue team to cheese out the points that I need on this event. I wish they would give us a free multi for Gojo or for Miwa. You know, like, if they're not going to give us, and I know they're not trying to be super duper generous. I mean, I don't know that I can say they're not trying to be super duper generous, because, like, they give us stuff that they don't need to give us. They give us stuff that JP has never had sometimes, and then they be lacking on stuff that we still need sometimes. I don't know, it's weird. But that event marathon campaign that I keep talking about, like, I just keep yapping about that because, like, bro, that is really, like, a fire event. Like, y'all really got to see the rewards on that shit. I've only ever seen it either once during the anniversary or maybe twice. Once right before the anniversary and then during the anniversary. But either way, the rewards are phenomenal. And the same thing for the cheeky Cursed Corpse exploration stage thing. So. Your summon's gonna treat you right? I believe my summons are gonna treat me right on the half anniversary, but I was gonna say, yeah, I don't have summons tonight. I have summon. I have a summon. So, and honestly, I don't really care about getting Miwa from the summon. I care more. I'd be 10 times happier if I summoned and I just got like a random dupe of like Megumi or like Momo or something. That would be more what I'm worried about. But getting Miwa, I mean, getting Miwa is cool. Getting extra characters is cool. Always trolling my videos and say chat, even when I'm not live. So now that I am live, it might trip me out a little bit when I'm going like, all right, chat. And I'm like, not you chat, but chat. You know what I'm saying? The not chat. Whoo! I think I like map events better just because of score reward. I feel like, I mean, honestly, the experience and the beacon of training and the beacon of recollection bits that you get from map event score battle is probably similar to what you get from doing all the pages on this. Probably very comparable. Dude, I'm already like sitting here and I'm just like, bruh, the farm on this is gonna be insane. But honestly, I gotta get the page 5 star. I'm not gonna hit a full like crazy grind on this until I get the page 5 star, because then that's when I'm getting maximized on my points. Let's do this. Oh man, I really hope nobody is summoning right. I can feel it in my spirit right now. This man DRC3 is getting shafted on this banner right now, knowing he should not be summoning, bro. But I'm still praying for his success, though. Still praying for his success. Sometimes good people really do get destroyed by the word. Oh man. Who am I gonna use on my blue team? I guess I'll use Gojo, Megumi, Momo, and then I need one more blue character. Who? One more blue character. One more blue DPS. Ah, don't come to me. Is there an SR blue character I use? I don't think so. Okay. So far, it has been 30 on every single one of these missions, so it looks like this is going to be 240. The only thing I think that could throw me for a loop is if the final mission gives you 50. But I mean, I think it'll be 30. What is a 3-star on this? I mean, the 3-star is easy, but still. Nobody dies and you clear the quest. Cool. I would say, I never actually looked, but I mean, it usually is always that. It is always just that. Unless you're playing like a special game mode or something like that, then the mission is going to be a little bit crazier. But for the most part, it's typically just that. Oh, goodness. I'm still like waking up. That is for sure. Which is funny because right after the stream, I'm definitely going back to sleep. But, well, no. After the stream, I'm probably going to go ahead and just edit up right there and then go to sleep. But it is what it is, man. I actually have forgotten that I've forgotten like 10 times that I'm streaming right now, actually. Not streaming, recording. There we go. I forgot like 10 times that I'm recording right now. But it's okay. As long as it's still recording, that's all that matters. Facts. Okay. Now let's check and see if stage 8 gives like 50 cubes or something, or if it just gives the 30 that it usually gives. Honestly, I might actually go and record the memory quest as well. That'll be the 2 videos for today, to be honest. Alright guys, I have made it to quest 8, the final battle of the normal missions. All of these missions do give you 30 cubes individually, and this one also does give you 30 cubes. I thought maybe this one will give you like 50 or something like that because it's like the final boss fight, but literally as long as you 3-star all of these missions, which means nobody dies at all in the mission, and you clear the quest, which is extremely easy because this is the hardest of the normal missions, and it literally is only 5,000 like CP and difficulty. You can see here that you're going to get your first copy of the page right here, and then afterwards you're going to unlock the hard missions, be able to farm through those again. And remember, we are keeping track of how many cubes we are getting from this event itself. But yes, we're getting 240 cubes from this first little page right here, and then we'll see how many we're getting from this page right here. But we'll come in after we finish the hard page, I guess, and then I'll break down the formidable boss battle event that's right here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of putrefying to look at. We just cleared quest 8 and we got our first copy of the page. It doesn't really matter that you put the page on while you're farming out these normal missions. More so what's going to matter is, so we unlock the hard quest. And we unlock the boss battle? Yes. So good, I can go over the boss battle now actually. Boss battle here is literally the boss from the first part of this event. You can see here all these difficulty levels. These are the missions that they were talking about beating each one of these, so you can get 150 cubes and a ticket each. And then the rest of the tickets are going to come from doing the tokens and getting through the pages 7 times. But this does not provide any cubes on a first time clear, so it'd be like that. Yeah, unfortunate. No cubes on the first time clear. But this is directly related to you getting even more rewards afterwards. And if you look at the hard missions, they do give you another 30 cubes every time you clear one of them. So that's going to be an additional, not 240 cubes, but an additional 150 cubes. So let me go ahead and get that tracked down as well. So that's Alright, so far it looks like we're at 1750 plus 390 cubes, but we're gonna go ahead and get through these missions first. And then I actually have not only 11 AP packs, but also, oh, I never accepted the AP pack from the missions, but I'm gonna have to accept this, go back in there. After I do these runs, I'm probably going to spam some AP packs to get as many get as much of this as possible, so I can get as many runs as possible against the formidable enemy, and then that way we can try to get up to around like 40k of these and just finish all of this in one fell swoop for the video. Like I said, 12 AP packs. And not only that, I've actually been saving my stamina for double drops weekend, but I am willing to use it for the sake of this video, honestly. The 640 stamina right here. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead. pick it up now because I'm about to level up as well. So I'm going to get even more stamina as I'm doing this stuff. But it is what it is. I say definitely use up all of your stamina before you use up all of your free resources that are always going to come back to you for free, instead of using your other resources that are not guaranteed to come back to you for free. But now let's go ahead and go in here and do these other event quests, and we'll pop back out in a second. All right, I actually don't think this is gonna take me too long of a time, to be honest. It depends on how long doing this takes me, but if this takes me like a super duper long time, then I might just do the memory quest missions separately for the Ghetto page, because Ghetto's page is actually really excellent. I actually like it a lot. I can't remember exactly what it does, but I remember I was impressed with it whenever I saw it. I'm pretty sure it boosts Jujutsu and Taijutsu by like 45% or something like that, which is better than Winter New Beginning, which is a non-free-to-play page. It is a premium page that you have to summon for. And the one that I'm talking about that's better than it is a free-to-play page. I'm pretty sure in my video I said this is the only page that I'm saying like dethrones another page that I actually have already. I'll go back through and actually do the extra 2 runs after I get through all of the actual runs in the first place on these. But yeah, man, I mean, y'all know how these events go. I just more so want to get it down in the story format just so I can cover all bases of it, because I feel like these always come and you always know that they come, right? But I feel like it's content, just me doing it, obviously, so I can record it somehow or put it out somehow for people to just watch me do it. Since I'm going to record it, I'm just like, you know what? It'd probably be cool if I just went ahead and go live with it too, because it's not going to be like too mentally like stimulating for me doing something that I've done a million times. But what's going to help me to kind of like not go crazy throughout doing it is like chatting with people, chilling, talking to people. So that's kind of like why we're here right now. But also, I do get really lucky on like single multis, free multis and whatnot. So I'm like, yo, in the event that I do that summon and I get Miwa, that would just be really crazy for me to have that on video, so people can kind of like see it. Because I feel like I summon, like most of the time when I'm summoning, I usually do it off camera, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should, you know, summon on camera, let somebody see or something like that. But you gotta remember, before I was a content creator, I was just a die-hard gacha game player. So sometimes it is hard for me to get to a camera first. Sometimes I just want to hit my summons where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that. But I try to be more mindful of it though. Like, the real thing that excites me for the half anniversary is that might be the first time that, like, I am fully, like, beforehand premeditating, like, the cubes that I want and, like, trying to get that whole shit recorded and everything. So, that should be really good, I think. Because I am certain, I have this crazy sense of certainty within my spirit, within my soul, that those summons are going to be absolutely excellent. But nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm off today, and I'm not trying to waste my day doing non-productive stuff. So I'm just trying to be disciplined as much as I can. So this water that I just keep drinking, I'm just trying to keep it like. I feel like as long as you set yourself up for success as easily as possible, you will do successful things. And I have put 3 different big ass cups of water in front of me. So. Feature you in the first multi? I feel like that's only when I really, really want them, and I really, really don't care that much about Miwa. So either I'm gonna get Miwa's page in the first multi, or I'm gonna get like I said, I'm gonna get like Momo or Incomplete Domain Megumi, like something. But either way, I'm chill with it though. I'm chill with it. Since the standard banner update, my shards for the character shop have not been touched at all, so it will be nice seeing that number move up a tiny bit. Even though Even though I'm probably gonna just get shafted and just get rares and SRs, like it's still gonna be nice to see that number go up, even if by just 5, you know. Yeah, chat. I don't know if you saw it, but my mod said like and subscribe, or he's hunting you down. He didn't say that verbatim, but I be understanding what he's saying just off of the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We got the Honored One glasses. We got the Granny Square hat. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling today. But yeah, no, these events they do get kind of tedious. Like honestly, bro, these events are actually gonna get longer in the future, but they're gonna have way more rewards on them. And the first few times, I feel like it's gonna be like, oh yeah, more rewards, it's cool. But eventually, you are gonna get tired of it again. Because at the anniversary, they have a story event, a map event. But on the story event, I'm pretty sure there was like 15 pages of rewards instead of just 11. Okay. I can tell you right now, chat. Give me a little more time, see if I wake up some more, but I can tell you right now, it's looking like this stream might just be the Jujutsu Sorcerer's scale, and maybe not the memory quest. The memory quest just might have to be a record after I wake up later situation. And this is okay. So guys, we have made it to the final mission of the hard boss. You can see that all of these have 2 out of 3 runs left. I'm going to go back in after I beat the hard boss and get all of the runs for this that I can get. Like I said, I use my stamina from the Cursed Corpse collection. But these missions, again, all do just give you 30 for getting the 3-star. The boss mission does not give you any extra cubes or anything, just 30 cubes. So the first page is 240 cubes because there are 8 missions. This page is 150 cubes. But I think as of right now, it is good. Yo, what's good, Lil? I think as of right now, it is safe to say that the amount of cubes that you get from this event is 2,140. So not exactly a full multi, but pretty close to it, I'd say so. But we do have another event that dropped alongside this one. But let me go ahead and get into this mission and then beat this, and then we'll look at the formidable battle. If it sounds like I'm in a video pre-recorded, that's because I am recording a video right now. Hey, yo, what? I'm sorry. I just got a notice, not a notice, but like I'm looking at a Shibuya Incident Gate Open will be released on March 26th. So they're about to reach the next part of the Shibuya Incident in the actual story mode for JJK Phantom Parade. It's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Facts. I already did those surveys. I would say, yo, Google Opinion. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but Google Opinion is back in my youngin' days when I had an Android phone. And Google Opinion pretty much gives you money for answering little surveys, and it adds up. And before it used to be like you would just add up to like Google Play credit. Now it looks like if you can download it on an iPhone, and if you add up to like $2 on an iPhone, basically, you can every time it hits $2, it just cashes out to your PayPal. I don't know, but I just finished the memory quest and Sorcerer's Scale time to grind the event quest. I am just taking this stream to do the entire Sorcerer's Scale story, and then afterwards I'm probably going to record the event or the memory quest as well separately, like later today when I wake up, because I'm off today, but at the same time I don't know that I'm trying to stream this the entire time that I'm like awake, right? I would like to go back and take a nap, but I do got to get that work in first. So, chat, we have finished all of the missions for this, so that is an extra, like I said, 150 cubes off of this page. We're going to go ahead and now dump all of our stamina into getting as many of this as we can so that we can just spam the boss battle as much as we can. But again, like I said, we did already get the page from like an actual mission in... You get the page from doing the hard mission on the normal screen. Yes. So we already have the page. So we can go ahead and put it on now for the farm and the boss. So that's already good. I will not go full throttle and farm the boss. First, I'm gonna get enough to 5-star the page, which would be 10,000 of the 10,000 of the tickets, the tokens, like I said, 10,350. And then after we get that much and 5-star the page, the next time you will see will be after I have enough to get the free multi, I guess. Maybe I'll farm out the entire reward set for my stream, but I'll probably just hold you up until I get to the free multi so you guys can see that. Facts. I can't front of you. I feel like the last time I beat a story event or a map event as soon as it came out was probably when the game had first started. But like I'm so far removed from that, bro. I feel like I low-key could like do it right now too, like probably, but I'm just like, and it'll be nice too, because I'm just like, bro, then I don't have to worry about this shit at all anymore. Hey, level 69! Nice! But, yeah, we just hit level 69. I mean, hey, bro. Every level is a level closer to level 100, bro. So it is what it is. Ooh, we just got 13 missions complete. Okay, that's excellent, actually. It gave us hella stamina. That's good, that's good. We have 1,066 of these. Let me... Oh, I leveled up, so I have 200 more stamina. That's crazy. I was about to use AP packs for no reason. Let's do this. So you can see that clear any event quest like 80 times, 90 times, 100 times. Like, you can see that I'm getting that cleared like super easily because I just spammed all those missions. And it looks like the highest mission for it is clear an event quest. I think 200 times is the final mission for it, but I'm not 100%. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to the formidable boss now. Guys, we have the formidable boss here. It is only, it goes up to 21k, like, CP requirement for the special boss, but you can see 1 out of 1. You get an extra run on the special boss every single day that the event is out. The event will be out for 12 days, but usually like the full 12 days is not the time you can do this. Like usually this is for like 10 days, and like the last 2 days are just for you to like get any last minute rewards if you still have points. But all these runs cost 20 energy each, so we got a lot of runs right here. So we're gonna go through all of these, and then we're gonna see how many points we're at the. Or honestly, you know what? I'll go through these 3, and then I'll actually show the special run. Let me get my mono blue team here. Or honestly, I'll just switch this team around. So who's another blue DPS besides Megumi I could put in here? Shoko's a waste of time because we're looking for damage. Yikes, it looks like the only person really to put in is like Kamo or some shit. I don't know. But honestly, that's good because in the video, people will be able to see how like easy this is, that I can just throw in a random like rare character or SR character. Where is Miwa's page? I actually do like Miwa's page a little bit, so we are going to go ahead and lock down on it. Yeah, that's the one that gives everybody damage. Yes, 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 I like this one quite a bit actually. We're going to put this one on. And then, yeah, that gives us our 35%. Oh, no. Let's put another blue character in the back. Well, now we can do Shoko because she's not DPSing. But, yeah, let's just do this. Hop in here. And see what they do. Momo and Gojo alone are clearly enough to, like, body this, though. Like, let's be real, chat. Yeah, I was gonna do it, and then I was like, nah, I'll just leave it to auto battle because they're about to one tap, I believe. Definitely one tapping. Absolutely one tapping. Yeah. Did you already do your free multi, Lil? What did you get for your free multi if you did do it? Hopefully you got blessed. I had one shot. That's fair. That's fair. Alright. Next mission. Dude, this recording is going to be so long just for like me to get like 8 minutes worth of content out of it altogether. Like, I could level up combo to make this a little faster, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that man is not worth the materials. Not in the slightest. Bro, if I had Blue Ghetto, not even because Blue Ghetto is needed for this, this literally is not hard enough that, like, Blue Ghetto is like, like, it's just more like I just wish I had him, so I already had a good blue character that I was putting resources into. But it's like, right now, I feel that there's not really any other blue character in my account, besides the ones who are beyond level 100, that are worth putting resources into for me. I'm not a believer in that, honestly. Break damage and crit damage, okay. Maybe, I mean, I kind of do want to work on every character. Oh, I didn't even realize what page he had on. Yeah. The pages aren't really, helping much, huh? But it's whatever, though. I'm not pressed. The pages can stay how they are. Mimicry? Oh, that's annoying. The boss lived, and now he has mimic. Now he has, like... Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Well, honestly, you're cooked, bro. Alright, cool. Over it. Auto battle, take it away. I don't care anymore. Cool. Okay. I should have definitely went to sleep a little earlier yesterday. Alright guys, we have made it to the special difficulty or special grade chameleon type cursed spirit boss. You can see that the boss's energy is, or CP is 21,400. We're going to just go ahead and jump in here with this random team that I put together. It is a blue team, so it gives me the highest amount of boost that I can get right now. Oh, do I have, I don't think I have enough to get the page yet, especially not even just beating this once. But I'm literally just going to go in here and I'm just going to auto battle it. Just to show you, like, this is easy. Now, yes, my Gojo is 5 dupes, but it does not matter. And yes, my Megumi is 5 dupes. That does not matter. Why? Because Gojo's just cracked in general, and you literally could have gotten him for free at the start of the game. So, like, Gojo will work how Gojo works in here. I'll just leave it at that. Momo, that one is, like, a little harder to get your hands on, but realistically, you can just sacrifice the 5% and put in, like, Red Yago or Red Nanami, and you'll be okay. Kamo is not a character worth working on, and honestly, I kind of want him on the team right now just to show you that you don't really have to take this fight that seriously. So we're just going to go in and we're going to auto battle it with that one dead character in the mix and just see what this team does by themselves. Cool. But yeah, I typically do the special mission the first time that it's out, obviously on the day one, just to try it out, just to gauge the strength of it. And then afterwards, I just let the special... I mean, usually, bro, I don't farm this too much after the first day, right? Like, I'll come back randomly and be like, oh, okay, I got a few runs on this level. Let me do this real quick, right? But other than that, I usually just kind of let it sit. So, say I do, like, the first day run just to kind of, like, test the strength of the event, and then afterwards, I'll come back, probably, like, after the week is out, and then I'll just do 6 runs on the special grade level, like, over and over again. But yeah, literally random character in there, auto battling. Gojo still, like, you know, carrying. It doesn't matter. Like, what do you expect from Gojo, really? Like, it's always gonna be a hard carry from that man. We get the break, we do good damage. Alright, this run is almost done. These two are literally about to ult together. Momo's gonna increase the damage by 30%. And then Kamo is gonna use his ultimate, which isn't gonna kill or anything, because his skills aren't leveled up either. But Gojo, like, indefinitely kills this turn, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I guess he kills next turn. Oh, nice. Excellent, that Pride kind of like was ready for that turn. Facts. And then one more turn. Oh, Gojo leaves. Oh no, this is Gojo's last turn. So on auto battle, my team was strong enough for Gojo to win it on his last turn. And I'm gonna be honest with you, even if Gojo did leave for his last turn, the boss's health was so low, like Fushiguro was finishing the rest of that up by himself. Let's be real. Alright guys, you see we got some of our missions here for beating the missions on all their different levels. We have 150 cubes for each one of these missions that we defeated here, so that's a quick 600 cubes. All I have to do is reset the prize pool 7 times, and then that's going to give me 150 times 7, which is 1050. And then that's going to be it for the cubes that you get from this event, but even still, that's a pretty hefty amount, I'd say so, especially with all the other rewards you're getting. And then that gives me how many points in all right now? That gives me 1,345 points. I am gonna go ahead and use some of the points because okay, so look, you can set it to exchange 10, 50, or 100 times at a time. If you have enough to just complete the entire page of rewards, it will just exchange everything at the same time. So I am gonna do this. Because that gives me an extra page, and that's going to give me more points automatically while I'm farming, like right now. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. Because it's going to give me, I knew I was going to get lucky enough to get a second page. And then, because you only need 1,000 to clear the entirety of the second, like, page. So I knew if I did it once, I mean, it was a 50-50 of me getting the page or not. But now that I have the page, that's going to boost my drop rate of medals a few more times. And I just reset the page too, so that automatically gave me some cubes there. So that's also pretty good. But, guys, I'm going to go back into the formidable battle against the boss and just farm it on very hard over and over again until I literally have enough to do my free multi. And then the free multi will be the end of the video for sure. Don't forget to boost your page before you go in there. I didn't even know I had an extra frame sitting around. Alright. We got the page boosted, which is good because I actually, again, like I said, actually like this page quite a bit. But let's go ahead and get in here, and yeah, we'll be back after the long-term farm here, chat. Like I said, chat, I say chat whenever I'm making a video, but in all reality, where are we on global for Red Gojo and Sukuna banners? 47 days. 47 days away. That is half anniversary. Or at least 47 days until the half anniversary starts. So that would be Yellow Yuji's banner. And then I guess a week after that, so like 54 days, would be Gojo's banner. And then a week after that would be Sukuna's banner. So then like 61 days? Maybe. Those are all very, very, very rough estimates. Alright, I gotta grind my account a little then. Yeah, absolutely. Just get, hey bro. I don't know that you can get enough to just get a whole rotation, but hey, try, bro, try. Because that Gojo completely trivializes your gaming experience. And Sukuna's damage is absolutely ridiculous. %46 up. Okay, so I think maybe after I get to like 10 runs, I should be able to exit this, go out, and hopefully get the rest of the pages, and then Gojo and Sukuna like don't play the game if you don't got them. Basically, yeah. Like that's why I don't play the JP version anymore. Because I re-rolled for Gojo and I got him on an account and I feel like I had Gojo and a Sukuna, but I lost that account. And honestly, what's crazy is I remember I had a specific email set up for that account, but I somehow lost the account the next time I logged back in. I was like, bro, where's my shit? And I tried to log back in, I couldn't find it. So I was like, oh, okay. I just lost my domain expansion Gojo account, and Sukuna's the only person I can summon for now. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with this then. So, domain expansion Gojo was good enough for me to just throw my old JP account away. Which my JP account, it's not like I spent money in the JP version or anything. So it's not like my account was like extra boisterous or crazy or anything. But still. It was a thought that counted, man. Honestly, this team is taking a while. I realistically probably want to throw buffers on, but I'm like, I also want the full mono blue, because I'm just like, if I don't have that, then like, it's gonna just take. It's like the speed that I gain in changing my team up is just gonna make me have to farm a little bit, a few more runs longer, because I'm missing out on the extra percentage of medals I could be getting. Because to optimize this team, I feel like I would have to take out Megumi and Combo. And dropping 10% below where I could be, not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, now it's getting kind of hot. Goodness. Woo! Had to let them guns out. It was getting kind of hot in that damn Hayori. I love my Hayori, but sometimes it does get quite temperate in there, which is crazy because it is such a thin layer of clothing. Ooh, my back scratcher's out of here, huh? Very, very, very unfortunate for me. Bro, I can't front of you. Damn, I got the recollection and not Gojo. What you mean? I mean, Gojo not on the banner. Are you saying you got the recollection bit and you were hoping you get like Hollow Purple Gojo or something from her banner? Is that what you're saying? I mean, hey, bro, it'd be like that when the rate, especially when the rates aren't boosted for the thing you're looking for. I'm talking about the rerun hidden inventory banner. Yikes. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I get that because I'm just like, yo, the recollection on Gojo's banner is good, but I mean, like, what good is it if I can't put it with the character it's meant to be with, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie, I did one summon for Gojo when he first came, and I got him on the free multi, and then I was like, you know what? Since I got him on the free multi, I'm just gonna do a full rotation and just get another copy of him at least, and then I got 2 copies of him instead. So, but the way I got the 2 copies was like on the literal last multi of the banner, I got him, and then I had enough to buy him from Pity. So it was almost just a 1-star Gojo. But I guess getting Gojo on the first multi, I can't really complain at all. How many medals am I getting per run? How many runs do I actually need to sit here and stare at this shit? Because I am not a fan of staring at this. It's 110 plus 146. So, whoa, this is about to be crazy. Well, no, because there are missions for doing, there's missions for doing this level multiple times. So I will get a few more extra medals on the side. I just can't account for them at the moment. I just need to see how. I just need them to add all the map events and story events and all this stuff that we're missing. So everything that was in the game during the first anniversary, I think that we still need to see all that stuff hit the global version before the half anniversary. Since the half anniversary, just because they moved the first anniversary back, I don't think that justifies them skipping out on stuff. Like, I'm just like, hey, bro, you made the decision to squeeze the game into that tiny of a window. Go ahead and do right by us and actually, like, take the steps to fit everything into that window now. Hey, yo, it said 110 last time. Now it says 103. What? After 10 runs, I'm going to stop and check the missions. I want to, but honestly, I know I won't have enough points. I'm dreaming of that back scratch right now, but it'll be okay. Zoro plus Luffy. Bro, do you think JP better than Global? As of current, JP is better than Global because they have the hidden potential system. And I feel like since they have the hidden potential system, characters just feel more complete in that version of the game. But I do think that Global is about to overtake the Japanese version just because of how fast we're getting stuff. Like, think about the fact that, yes, they bum rushed the Global version with a bunch of stuff at first, but I mean, like, if the end result pays off and people love it, then it was worth it in the first place. Think about the fact, I'm sorry, I won't say so much more insight on this, but like, my opinions on this have just evolved a little bit because I'm a bartender, and one of the people that are like my regulars, he's a game developer, and I actually just pick his brain about this kind of shit. Like, I literally will walk up to him and be like, yo, this gacha game I'm playing is doing this. As a game developer, how do you feel about that? So literally, I was talking to him and I was just like, yo, typically, you think they can make up for skipping a 100-day login? I mean, okay, let me look. Here's the thing that you're forgetting here. I hear what you're saying. They skipped a 100-day login, yes. But the two versions of the game are different, and literally it is two development teams working on them. So, if they don't want to do the same stuff, they're just not going to do the same stuff, bro. That's a grim reality you probably don't want to accept, but like, that's just how it is. If they don't feel like doing that shit, they're just not going to do that shit. And there's not really anything you can say about it, really. The only thing you can say, the only time you can say something about it is if you go and develop the game. Cause like, honestly, they're not. I mean, hey, bro, it is what it is. They are doing so much extra stuff because you got to think about it. You're asking me right now, you think they can make up for skipping the 100-day login, but does the global version of the game not already have 4 things that the Japanese version has never seen? Does the global version not already have the secret shop, which is much better bundles than any of the bundles that are in the game typically? Does the global version not already have the wish list feature, which allows them to pick up new characters since they bum rushed with so many characters beforehand? Does the global version not have a monthly tower that gives us an extra 1,500 cubes every month? Does the global version not have what else? 2 times drops every single weekend? I'm just like, bro, people are just crying for no reason, honestly. Oh no, there's 3,000 cubes. What about the extra 1,500 cubes we're gonna start getting every month that JP doesn't get at all? Those 3,000 cubes we're missing in 2 months, they'll be made up, and then we'll be past that. And no global player is going to. Soon as, I mean, yeah, the only thing JJK can really do is branch out with collabs or just keep repeating stuff like kind of like Dokkan does. But this game will last a lot longer because it's not PvP. Just not being PvP will give a game a lot of longevity, believe it or not. But yeah, no, I think people are fixated on the wrong things. You're looking at everything that the JP version got banned for ban and saying, why aren't we getting this and why aren't we? Right now, people say the game is good, but people will bomb the community not giving them 3K cubes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, the same way that you just, and I'm not saying that you're like this, Zoro plus Luffy, but I'm just saying, the same way that you just popped in here and you asked me, do you think they'll do something to make up for the 100 days reward that we didn't get? I'm like, bro, you know damn well no global player or no JP player is like coming in and going, hey, bro, do you think they're going to add monthly tower to JP? Hey, bro, do you think they're going to do this to JP? Like, nobody's caring, nobody's asking. I'm just like, bro, you can't ask questions and be like, yo, are you giving us this? And not be like, yo, are you giving them that, though? You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in Dokkan, too. In Dokkan, people in the JP version want to have tickets, but at the same time, they be shunning global players for having tickets. So are you going to shun yourself when you get tickets? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, pick your struggle, bro. Do you want both of the games to prosper, or do you just want your version to prosper and you're just hating? Like, I don't care about the 100-day login or 300-day login or whatever, because I'm just like, bro, all those little login campaigns and everything, like, those are optional. They can do those if they feel like it, but they don't have to do those. It's cool that some gacha games do it, but every single gacha game isn't going to follow what every other gacha game is doing. Yeah, people will bomb the community for not getting 3,000 cubes, but like people are just so pampered nowadays, bruh. It's hard to not find that, you know. I'm like, bro, 100 days, like, what? 100 days is like, oh, you're like, bro, you know the last game I played? How about instead of this? How about this? Instead of talking about the game, not doing what we want, we all like and subscribe to the dead man. Yo, honestly, that's facts. Because if y'all like and subscribe to me, I'm going to talk my shit, and I'm going to talk about how they can improve the game. And the more that y'all like and subscribe to videos, the higher of a precision I gain, and the more serious they take what I say. And I definitely want the game to be better. Even though I already think the game is good, I still think about ways that it can improve every day. I still think they need to redo the stat system and add crit rates and defense just to characters straight up. I still think they need to do that. But I mean, who knows? Who knows if they'll do that? I feel like that requires a lot of work. I feel like doing things that are additive and adding new stuff onto something that's already there is like one thing, but like going back and retroactively changing stuff is a whole another thing. I think after this run, yeah. After this run, we'll stop it and check how many points that I have. I still think they need to buff auto battle because my Momo skill 3 spam and my Nanami. I think realistically all they have to do is make the auto battle in this game like Black Clover Mobile's auto battle. They literally should just allow you to set a specific script of actions that your characters take so that they can just do the correct thing every time. You got Gojo? Little, you got Gojo? I mean, Yellow Navarre is whatever. Nobody gives a shit about that. But you got Gojo? Hell yeah, bro. GG. Yo, look at that, chat. Or I mean, I guess chat. Damn it. Like I said, bro. I unironically call the people who are gonna watch, the viewers who are gonna watch my video after the fact. I call them chat unironically. So when I say chat and I'm actually talking to you, that shit kind of goofs me out a little bit. But chat, look at what happened here. Somebody is eating right now. Somebody's eating right now. No. Wait a minute. Let's grab these. Yeah, I have nowhere near enough, guys. Nowhere near enough to finish all the pages, which is so saddening. Let's grab this. OMG and a Momo dupe for my normal summons. Hey, yo! Bro, come on. The Momo and the... Hey, bro. It was these vibes that had brought you there, my man. You gotta leave a like on the stream for that. You leave a like on the stream because your summons were crazy. How about that, bro? 450 times 5 would be 25. No, 2250? 2250? No. Because 5 times 500 is 2500. So 5 times 450 is... Yeah. I should have enough to... It's not going to let me just do the bulk exchange? Yes, it is. Okay, I was about to say. Bulk exchange, come on. Cool. Yeah, bulk exchange is way faster every time. For the win. You saw how nice and neat that was? It didn't have to go random chance at all. It just showed me everything. Wait, what? Holy shit, chat. I miscounted the rewards. Wait a minute. That says 30 cubes times 5. Wait. So that's actually 100, 200, and then plus another 300. So that's 500 cubes, actually. So, realistically, that was 1650. Hey, yo, that's crazy. 1650 plus 500 would be 2150. And then 2150 plus 390, that's 2450 plus 90 is 2540. Hey, okay. Nah, that's crazy. So you actually get 2540 cubes from this. They should have added English dub to this game. You know, I am even though I can't read Japanese, I am a sub viewer. So like honestly, it hadn't even occurred to me that it was in Japanese. I don't think about it. That should be all the same to me, bro. It's not all the same because I can't understand all of it, but I mean like it'd be all the same to me. Like I don't be caring. Like my mind is naturally used to listening to Japanese stuff, but also naturally used to listening to English a lot too. Like I can take either or. It's okay. I kind of do want to get the page done, so I'm just gonna... Not this page, but I mean, like, I want to get the actual recollection bit, like, closer to finish, because, like, again, more point... Okay, damn, we didn't get the recollection bit. Alright, I'm getting a little trigger happy now. Let's calm down. It's because I'm tired of sitting through this fight, because, like, this team takes so damn long to do it. And I don't want to trade out characters... I am the homunculus. If you had to choose between Domain Expansion Gojo or Sukuna, who you choosing? Domain Expansion Gojo, because Domain Expansion Gojo is the most versatile and best character in the game, whereas Sukuna is the best DPS in the game. So Gojo's gonna fit in a lot more places. I gotta take this combo out, bro. I can't do this shit for real. Where's Noritoshi Kamo? Where is archery training? Right here. And then pride, yes, cool. That's all good. Let's go for it. And I still don't have Blue Gojo LMFAO. Bro, okay, you're lacking because you could literally pick up Blue Gojo for free at the start of the game. Still somehow tower level 36 or something. I have beaten all 50 floors of tower. But that happened probably like a few days ago. Like that, yeah, a few days ago. I beat floors 48 through 50. But obviously it was after my standard banner summons. I needed that last little push there. I've beaten all 50 floors of tower. I've beaten all of the floors of the limited time tower. I'm chilling. I am chilling. How you doing though? I am the homunculus. Yeah, okay. I think this is working just a tiny bit better. Maybe this is a little... maybe this is worth switching out Kamo. I feel like maybe this is a turn faster. You know what? That's okay. It dropped... Obviously, it dropped my... metas a little bit. I'm chilling, bro. Just grinding while watching your stream. And you? I'm pretty much just grinding the... It says full story event guide, but more so it's like I'm grinding the story event up to the point that I can get the free multi, because that's usually what people care about. After the free multi, then at that point, I'm just gonna let this auto battle and go back to bed. But like, I at least want to get the, because I'm recording a video right now actually, so I'm streaming and recording the video at the same time. I'm gonna finish the stream, end the video, or end the recording, and then I'll edit the video, and then go to bed, and then leave this to auto battle while I'm in bed, and then I'll come back and probably record the memory quest. I'm off today. I'm just trying to be efficient about my content, and I'm like, okay, I can double dip by getting a live stream and then consolidating a live stream so that people can watch the actual event later and get an idea of what's actually, how the event is broken down and everything. So it is what it is, man. But hopefully you're having an excellent day, bro. Because right now it's 3 in the morning for me, so I worked yesterday morning. I was off for the night. I didn't really do much when I got home. Like, I got off around 5. I came home. I was on the phone for a little while, and then after I got off the phone, I was like, well, damn, I gotta wake up in like 5 hours, and I just went to bed. So honestly, I'm glad though. I'm glad. Hold on, chat. I'll be back. I'm so sorry. I gotta get this back scratcher, bro. I can't deal with this shit anymore. Ugh. I had one in here and one in my room, but the one in here is long. Oh no, it's right there. Crazy. That's diabolical. All right. Yeah, honestly, the grind never does stop. Like, literally never, ever, ever. Oh my gosh, that's so incredible right now. But honestly, how many cubes saved? I only have 6 multis worth. I mean, I have more than 1,800 cubes, but like, I'm not at 1,900 yet. So, whenever you ask me how many cubes I have, I'm gonna tell you in terms of the number of multis I can do. I can do 6 multis currently without having to grind anything. And I'm gonna be real. Since I'm grinding this event right now, and you get 2,540 cubes from this event altogether, I might actually be at 7 multis right now, and I just don't know. What happened to the other cubes? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened to the other cubes? Yo, what's good, Omega? What do you mean what happened to the other cubes? What other cubes were there supposed to be? Tell me. You mean the cubes I've been summoning with? Well, that tells you where they went. What did you spend your cubes on? I will show you my account and we can see what I spent my cubes on. How about that? There is no one definite answer like I spent my cubes here. No, my cube spending has been strategically sprinkled here and there. That is how I'll explain it. Every character that you're gonna see though is not a result of me spending cubes. Some of them are a result of standard banner updates. You know what? There are some clear things that happened in my course of being a player of this game that did absolutely disintegrate my cubes. There are, like I said, a few things that I can point out. Because it's only been a few months, so I actually still have a pretty solid memory of what's going on here. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back in a little bit. You gonna be straight for domain expansion Gojo and Sukuna? Of course I will. That's where your real life money comes into play. So basically, before Yuta came out, I summoned for domain expansion Megumi. I did 8 summons. I did not get him at all. Then Yuta came out. I had to go all the way to Pity to get 1 copy of Yuta. And I have been slowly like just giving him random dupe shards over time. So I only had Yuta like no dupes when I first got him, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm not using this man with no dupes at all. Like, nah, I need stars because this man's kind of like ass without the dupes. He's kind of ass, not worked on. But then after that, I had a full rotation. I used it to get Hollow Purple Gojo, got him with 2 dupes. Then after that, did a paid banner for Momo, a different paid banner for Megumi. This Gojo I summoned in the first free multi they gave us, and honestly, my thought process was opposite of what people's thought process typically is. Where people are like, okay, good, I got the character, I'm gonna step away and save. I'm of that mindset where I'm like, yo, I know how my luck be going, and if I just got this man in the first multi, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a whole rotation and see how many more times I get this man. So I did that, and I did all the multis, and then literally on the final multi before I hit the pity point, I summoned another copy of Gojo, and then I went and pity Gojo. And then I've been rebuilding my cubes from that. Actually, no. You want a real clear-cut answer where my cubes have been going, bro? My stamina. My stamina. If you look at most of my characters, I mean, most of them are over level 100 and shit, or close to it. And most of them are, like, high grade and everything. Like, when I farm, like, the entire account. Like, you got to come over to the rank section to realize that, like, every character you work on, you give that character extra stats. Like, Yuji gets extra stats from an overall character rank, and then he gets extra stats from his actual character rank, and then he gets more stats from his overall grade. So I work on characters for that aspect as well, too. How much cubes around stamina? Oh my god, brother. Let's see, you can do... Oh, bro, I used to use at least 600 cubes, because you can do 83 times, and then you do 123 times, which is 600 cubes. I used to do at least 600 cubes daily. But that's the olden days. I actually am really close to 7 multis though. But yes, that is the old that's the old dead man. I'm over that. What is this? Limited charge rebate with up to 15%. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's always that. It's always that. What is it telling me about here? I'm not buying any of it, but still. But yes, that is where you want to know where majority of my cubes, like majority of my cubes is not from summons, it's from grinding. I just have really good luck in my summons, which allow me to use my cubes for grinding. Like, trust me, if I was struggling to get every single character that I was trying to get, I would not be spending my cubes as much as I do. But since I am so blessed at getting the characters that I'm looking for, I typically do just go ahead and use my cubes however I feel like. Not gonna lie, chat, this grind a little unbearable sometimes. Not the JJK Phantom Parade grind. Specifically story events. Have you played the Hidden Inventory event yet? The Memory Quest? No. But the Memory Quest I am going to record for a video. So that I am probably not going to do live. Because we're almost at 2 hours already. And I'm nowhere near done farming this. So... the Memory Quest, I'm just going to make a separate video on it and then talk about the page. I'm going to make a separate video of me doing all the missions and then talk about the page specifically, yeah. Because, like, story events are long enough that I can just do a live stream focused solely on story event. But, like, Memory Quest or not. They're literally, like, 1 or 2 pages of missions and then you're done. So, you get 300 cubes at the end of the Memory Quest. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna do it off stream and record it as a video instead. Cause honestly, I have to go to the airport later tonight and pick up my mom and my aunts, but the airport is 50 minutes away. So I'm kind of like in that state where I'm like, yo, I want to get a lot done today, but also I know that I have no choice but to like be out of my house for like 2 hours straight at 8 o'clock at night, which I really don't feel like doing. Honestly, because like I need to go ahead and get those videos recorded and uploaded and everything, because realistically, after having to go to the airport at like 8 o'clock and be out for 2 hours and getting back home probably around like 10 o'clock and having to deal with the people I have to deal with, I'm probably just going to walk straight upstairs and just go straight to fucking bed. Ikuzo Kashi. Hey bro, like I'm saying, we literally just need that multi. Once I get that multi, bro, like the honestly, yeah, once I get that multi, the stream is probably over once I get that multi, because like I said, I'm letting this auto battle while I take my ass to bed. I'm not about to just leave my computer on auto battling live and I'm not even here. I'm past those days. Those are back in the day times where I'd set up my stream and then go across the street and pick up some food or some shit while my shit's going. Like those are the dark ages of Dead Man. Actually, chat, this is what I was gonna say earlier. I was actually compiling a list, or not compiling a list. I have a list. So, in Magic the Gathering, you can buy proxy. You can buy regular cards, which are like full price regular cards, or you can buy proxy cards, which are a highly reduced or highly discounted costing card. So, I found a website, or rather, my homie found a website and told me about it, where you can buy proxies for like dirt cheap. And it's literally like a catalog of all the cards you can think of, and you can just look up arts for all of them individually, blah, 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 blah. I was in the process of choosing the art for 200 cards. Yes, 200 cards, because a deck is only 100 cards, but this website specifically charges out the ass for shipping and also takes like 2-3 weeks to actually get the cards to you. So I'm like, the next time I make an order, it might as well just be like multiple different decks, especially because I know I want to get them. Like, forget about paying multiple shipping fees over and over again. That's an extra $28 that I'm just not willing to earn. An extra $16 that I could just not pay if I just bought it all together. Because at the end of the day, the cards are always going to cost how they cost. It's not like the prices fluctuate. They are proxied cards. They are made on request. So they have a set price. What determines the price is how many of the cards you get in one sitting. So that'll obviously make the price go up. But honestly, if it's to eliminate shipping and having to wait, because that's the difference. Ordering all of them at the same time, that is the difference in between waiting 3 weeks for my cards versus 3 weeks with no tracking number versus waiting like months for all of the decks to be here with no tracking numbers and all 3 different tracking numbers. So forget all that. I'm gonna let this auto battle rock until the 2-hour point, chat. And after it gets to the 2-hour point, I'm going to stop the auto battle. I'm going to try and get my multi. And if the multi is there or is not, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I am gonna go ahead and edit the video after I get off of stream, because I really don't want to be bothered with coming back to really like crank on that shit later. Like the next time I get on, I just want to work on that memory quest and be good, you know? I realistically, I hope this doesn't require, or at least to get the multi, I hope this doesn't require any AP packs from me, and rather it just requires, it just doesn't require any AP packs, because those AP packs are definitely about to get spammed for doubles experience drop, or maybe they won't, because I'm so close to get. My goal right now is to get Yellow Gojo to level 125, but y'all saw earlier, or maybe you didn't. I kind of clicked through it kind of fast, but I can get Yellow Gojo to level 123 right now. So if I finish up the pages for this, then I think that gives me enough to get him to 125. And then I might chill on double drops this weekend for once. I mean, not domain investigation, but I might chill on double experience drops. I don't know. But I mean, there's not really a point in farming cursed objects, because cursed objects are always not double drop right now. So it's like you might as well take advantage of it. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. It really is hard to balance it out between JP, Beacons of Recollection bit, and then Beacon of Training. It is kind of hard to balance out, because it's just like when you really start working on your characters, you're like, you see the merit of everything. You're like, yo, I have a lot of nice pages, but low-key, there's still a few pages here, like, between that I do want worked on. Because a lot of the pages you see in a lot of, like, videos and guides and stuff, they're, like, very common pages that are, like, in the game from the start. The pages just kind of, like, are consistent. They just hold up, typically, very well. But, like, then, you know, there are a lot of newer pages that people, I feel like, don't really bother to talk about because there's already an older page that kind of does what it does. But honestly, nah, I like to have a very diverse cast of pages because they can fit a bunch of very different specific, like, situations. And I think that's always more important. Instead of having something that does what you're trying to get done the best, I believe it's better to have a variety because sometimes you just need that extra little different little quirk to it, right? It's like using In Excellent Shape. That one does give you a bunch of cursed energy at the start of the battle, yes. But if you have Rest for the Adults, that one gives you, I think, the same amount of cursed energy or maybe a little less, but also gives you a really incredible heal. Yo, it is so cold outside, and it feels so good right now coming through the window, bro. Oh my gosh. It's like it's not hitting my upper body either, which is like fine. It's hitting my lower body, which like my legs are always super duper hot, bro. Always, always, always. It's been 3 minutes, and I think it's been 3. So am I doing like a run a minute? I'm not to do a countdown basically, but I'm just like I am curious though how long. I'm always curious as to how much time a run takes me because I'm just like, bro, if you can make the runs a little bit faster by. I mean, if you can make the runs faster by any means, like, please do, you know, like, work towards that, because, like, that just makes grinding, because, like, while this part of the game is very boring, it's not boring because I have to sit here and watch it, it's boring because I want to play, so I'm not forced to sit here and watch it, but it's, like, more than likely I'm going to sit here and watch it because I'm just waiting for it to finish, kind of like the dial on a microwave type of deal. But honestly, what I think I might do is pull up that website on the side here and maybe try to edit all those magic cards again. But I know that I'm not gonna get through all of them because by time, like, bro, editing 217 cards is a lot of work. It is. Even if I am just picking an art or something like that, I still gotta go in and click each one of them individually. Like, it's just a very tedious, very brain dead process. Like, okay, click, look, click, click, look, click. 217 times. Like, it's super an undesirable time. And I know once I start editing this video, I'm editing for real because I'm just like I said, I'm recording right now and the stream is like an hour and 42 minutes. So literally my recording is an hour and 39 minutes. I've been recording since the stream started. Realistically, I probably could have waited until like right before the update was ready or right before I even got into the event. But honestly, I was like, we don't care. It's cool. I just want to have a copy already on my computer that's separate that I can just get to right now. Facts. The wonders of sleep, man. Editing's so annoying. Oh my gosh, dude. Who are you telling, bro? I have never had anybody edit my videos. Every single video you have ever seen the Dead Man release has been edited by me. The only thing I've ever been able to outsource to other people is thumbnails. And honestly, I make my own thumbnails again, so it is what it is. I think each run is literally taking like 2-3 minutes, bro. Which is pretty dreadful. Because 40 times, that's like an hour and some change. That's an hour and 20 minutes, bro. All right, we're taking an intermission to get that last page. So I believe I'm still 1 page short from having it 5-star. And again, like I said, a very good page. So I am definitely gonna smack that. Oh, that's such a small amount. Damn, dude. Farming this shit is a lot. When you are really like, when you're really paying attention to it, farming this shit is a lot more tedious than you realize, bro. Like, way more. Gosh. Or maybe I'm just a big complainer. Oh, we got the page in the first try. Excellent stuff. Okay, that does finish the page then. So I have 150. So that means I need 500, 750 more. Okay. To get to the next page. 750 more to get to the next page. That will put me on page 6. Yes. So then from that point, that would mean I find, okay, let me math this to figure out exactly how much I would need to get the multi afterwards. Let's see, 750 plus 600 plus 450 plus 200 plus 70 equals this times 5 equals that. So that is how much. So minus, no. 2850 minus 13,350 is 15,500. No, wait, what? 2850 minus 10. Oh, okay, yeah. I did the math wrong. I typed in the wrong number. It's 10,500. So 10,500 more. Oh, plus the 150. Damn it. Plus 750. So I need 11,250 more tokens for me to get all the way through. So let's see. 11,250. Let's put that on. Honestly, the runs are literally not any faster with Yaga, so I'm putting combo back in. Alright. So then I'm gonna do some math here. The lowest number I saw was 96, and then plus like 146 is this much. Times that by 30. That equals 7,260. That is, oh, that's horrible. That's nowhere near enough. That means that after all 30 runs, I still don't have enough to get the multi, bro. Then I guess we play the mind-numbing game of waiting, I guess. I don't know, man. It depends, though. Because now that I've gotten the percentage up to 55%, it should definitely change the rate at which I'm getting these. I gotta stop complaining so much. It's not that bad. Right? I mean, I decided to play the game, you know? So how could I complain when I decided to be here? Besides, I have y'all with me. It's not so bad. See how many tickets you have right now? I'm not doing singles. It's okay. So there's no point in seeing how many tickets I have right now. I know exactly how many more I need. I've only reset the thing 4 times, which means I need to reset it 3 times. So I have 7 tickets. $15? Nah. 15? No. It's just 10. It's 3. Well, because you get 4 from each level of the event, and then you get 7. It could be 15. Because now that I'm thinking about it, the math in my head is for 11 tickets. If they give you one ticket for each level that you beat, no. One of the levels they didn't give me a ticket. They gave me a title. I think it's just, alright, I gotta be up in 6 hours. Enjoy the rest of your night/day. Thank you, Light. I appreciate you for being here. You have an excellent night, my man. Doesn't the story give you something? The story, I don't recall it giving me any tickets, no. You give me, I mean, you get cubes from the story. That's a 109 and 155. Either way, this shit's not enough for me to get all the way through the... Damn, bro, am I gonna have to use AP packs? That's already all set up right there. Oh my goodness, chat, I have more water, bro. How could I forget? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I am the homunculus. I do appreciate your concern for my summons for Domain Expansion Gojo and Sakuna, but like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I have a nickname in this community. It is called the Gotcha Whisperer. So I'm gonna make out like a bandit. I usually do. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because this shit's just going and I gotta take a piss. Hey chat, how you doing? Facts. And hey, bro, honestly, worst come to worst, bro. The summons don't go how you want, and then you just spend your money. You know how gacha games work, bro. Holy shit, the world tournament's out? That's disgusting. This is my first gacha game? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I mean, honestly, I'm not, because I'm just like, that's good. That means you're living a very good life if you've never played a gacha game before this. But at the same time, though, like, I'm sorry you... I'm sorry you're experiencing this world now, bro. Like, I'm over here just wasted away watching this. But it's okay, because I know what's on the way. I know what's coming. I am ready for Global to take over. At least bro doesn't have to witness losing a 50-50. 50-50 on what? What game? There's a couple games now that I've experienced that I've heard 50-50s. Any game? I mean, okay. Are you talking about it? I mean, yeah, I guess it's not a 50-50 in this. I would say like Genshin or solo leveling as well. I think, right? When you get to the rate up, it's like a 50-50. It's like either you get the one you rated up or the rate up character, or you just get an SSR in general. Yo, I looked at the World Tournament screen and I was about to start it, and I had to turn that shit off because I know I'm not doing that shit. But I gotta farm these stones. But I cannot be bothered right now. Absolutely not. I've seen Wuwa. The art looks cool, but I still feel like I wouldn't be into that game. Did I try Genshin? I tried Genshin and I realized you couldn't. When you played multiplayer, you can't progress in your own story. Only the host can progress in their story, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And I just kind of had to turn it off and never look at it again. I'm checking this shit after every 10 runs, bro. That's how fed up I am right now. Every 10 runs I'm hitting that. Are we done yet? I dropped 2 bills for Sukuna. Them Sukuna summons are gonna be scary because like I want him and Gojo 5-star. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. 5-star or nothing. If I don't get them 5-star, then I'm throwing my account away. Nah, I'm capping. That's crazy. I gotta reset this 2 more times. 900 times. So I need 4,000 or 4,500 for this page, and then I literally need another 6,000 for the next page. I'm pretty sure it's just 10 tickets, bro. Because I'm at 7 right now, and that's the. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh. Oh, okay, I didn't accept the mission yet. I was gonna say, where's the extra ticket at? Okay, cool. We're chilling. So, I am definitely not farming up 6,000 more or 8,000 more of these. Almost a 75k for one character. I'll have for sure by the end of the month. Yeah, absolutely, bro. The amount of plus the amount of cubes they give out for, because I think I'm at 2,100 cubes now. I'm basically at 2,100 cubes. So I'm literally at the start of this event, I was a little over 6 multis, and now I'm about to be a little over 7 multis. So I can't sit here and deny that the event is like going crazy, because it is going crazy. Even if I let all 20 runs sit here, it's gonna be only like 4,000 medals that I get. Bro, why can't I just skip ticket this? What is actually the point of making me do this over and over again if I can just skip ticket it? I mean, I guess they force you to do the content, really. But it is what it is. Okay, let's actually time this. So it's basically 2 hours and 3 minutes on my timer right now. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I just wish I could sweep this, bruh. I have 4 dupe shards for Sukuna and Gojo, so I'll be happy to give 3 for Sukuna and 1 for Gojo. I like to get people up to 2 dupes at least, so they start out with more curse energy. Like, as long as everybody who needs to be 2 dupe is 2 dupe at least, then I'm kind of like chilling. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I buy the Phantom Parade pass every month. So next month when I buy the Phantom Parade pass and I finish the Phantom Parade pass, I'm literally gonna get 2 character shards, and those 2 character shards are gonna be I'm gonna be able to use those for anybody, because all of the characters that I have right now are either coming back on banners in the future. So that the run actually only took a minute. It actually only took a minute and some change. So I've just been complaining for no reason. All right, cool. But as I was saying, all the characters that I want to have dupes for, they're coming back at some point, like guaranteed. Anybody else who's like a limited and I don't know when they're coming back, that's what I'll be saving the dupe crystals for. But honestly, I'm going to probably skip Zone Yuji for the anniversary, summon for domain expansion Gojo until I get him, then wait until Sukuna comes out, get Sukuna, and then I'll probably go back to Gojo's banner first. The curse energy doesn't. Oh wait, the curse energy doesn't matter for Gojo, and he's a support. But again, the curse energy doesn't matter. I might go balls deep for Sukuna then. I might just hit the Gojo banner first, get one copy, and then switch to the Sukuna banner. Because Gojo's gonna be a menace no matter what level he's at. So is Sukuna, but like it's a DPS. You want to max out that damage. But I know that next month I will guarantee to get a new Resonant Shard, and then hopefully I get another one. Like hopefully they let us get another one from the shop in the Crystal Exchange shop whenever the half anniversary comes. Facts. I'll just do one copy for Gojo and Max Sukuna. Yeah. Because like Gojo support. Usually I make the argument like, yo, get your supports 2 dupes so they start more curse energy so they have a little bit more versatility from the start. But honestly, with Gojo, who every one of his skills cost 1, it doesn't really matter as much. I mean, honestly, I'll be real though. After doing the math for it, it kind of sucks that they don't even give you a full multi based off of this event. But you going to do a live stream for Annie? Oh, of course. Yeah. I actually do really enjoy this game, like quite a bit. And even though I disappeared for a little bit, it's just because like it's just banner spam right now. None of the really crazy stuff is here. Like I'm waiting for all the JP stuff to be in the game. I was streaming this like every day, and honestly this would just be the start of the stream, and then I'd switch to like something else. But like once they add way more stuff like from the JP side and everything, I'd be down to like just stream this more straight up. But I mean, I am always down to do videos and whatnot. And I'm kind of to that point where I'm even covering JP content now, because I'm like, yo, it's probably going to come like way faster than you expect. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the battle of a lifetime right now. Staying awake for this shit, for real. But yeah, the half anniversary should be in 47 days. I will absolutely be here and live. What day is the half anniversary starting on? Because it will be May 7th is the exact day. Knowing them, it probably falls on a Friday. No, May 7th is actually a Monday. You know what? Because when the anniversary, oh, you can't even see that anyway. When the anniversary starts, it's going to be on a Monday, and that's when Yuji will drop, and then literally after that, I think Gojo will drop on that Friday probably. I'm gonna need your luck when I do my summons for Gojo. Oh yeah, bro. We're gonna be together here. In this community around here, we're gonna be together. Summoning together, fighting in the pits together, my man. I do group summons and all that, you know. Just one. I just do like one group summon, and then I just rapid fire, just. I might have to activate my binding vow though. So if you don't know, I have a real life binding vow for my summons, and pretty much my binding vow is I have to watch every single summon that comes out, even if it's like no SSRs in it. I have to watch it either way. That is my binding vow, and that makes my summons turn out better, I think. I'm gonna just start using actual JJK techniques to like get my summons better. I'm gonna start using binding vows, and I'm gonna start using revealing my hand, disclosing my technique. Because when you disclose your curse technique, it makes the technique, or it makes you more vulnerable. Is SSR Kaito better than SSR Shoko? I think Shoko's probably, honestly, they both seem pretty cracked, but I think Shoko's a little better because she's like a healing support, whereas Kaito, the SSR Kaito is like, he wants to be used like a, I feel like Kaito is just a character they need to fixate on support for him, and they made the new Kaito a DPS that has support capabilities. I think it would have been better if they just made him support straight up. So as I see the number get smaller, it does become a lot more bearable, I'm not gonna lie. But after it gets to 10 runs, I think I will be going and checking out those pages and hitting the next page up and getting to my 9th ticket. Yes. Is SSR Kaito worth pulling? 1 out of 10. SSR Kaito is a 1 out of 10 for pulling because, well, on the Japanese version, he was a 1 out of 10 for pulling because they give you free tickets for him, so you can pull for him with the free tickets, but that is it, no more. Because they drop him right before the anniversary. So, like, literally, it is I still remember Slug saying, Lord Slug, go watch him too. He literally said, if they release an SSR Kaito right before the anniversary, bro, I might crash out. I might fuck around and crash out. Then they released an SSR Kaito right before the anniversary, and he summoned for the Kaito and didn't get him, and he crashed out, absolutely. On the video, I watched that shit happen in, like, full living color. That shit was peak comedy, peak fiction, honestly. But, like, yeah, Kaito's just not worth it because he's right before a very important... Like, literally, Domain Expansion Gojo and Sukuna are so good that I even make the argument that Zone Yuji is not worth it, and he is an anniversary character. But when I summoned for Yuji, I did not care anything about how crazy my Yuji summons went because I was like, oh, Gojo, I need that. I instantly gave away that account. Not gave away, but I instantly just stopped playing that account. I did not care. And I got Zone Yuji like on the free multi, I think. Either on the free multi or 1 multi afterwards. And even still, I was like, alright, bro, even with that crazy ass RNG on the first anniversary character, I gotta throw him away. But I will say, hopefully I do get Zone Yuji on his free multi. Because, like, that's the anniversary. They got to give those free multis up. Also, guys, for the anniversary, another really cool thing, if you're missing a lot of standard banner characters, what they did during the anniversary on the JP version was, for 10 days, you log in, and every day out of those 10 days, you got a free multi-summon. And I think, when I started re-rolling, what I re-rolled, if I decided to keep an account, I'd be like, okay, cool. And then I look at that same banner, and it just have all 10 of the multi-summons loaded up for me beforehand. Like, just right there. So, we should get some free multis in of actual new characters, and then also just, like, free multis in general. Basically, free standard banner summons at that point. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop the auto battle after this run, and we're gonna finish up the page that we're on currently. But yeah, no, SSR Kaito, and honestly, it sucks that he's right before. Like, if SSR Kaito drops, honestly, nah, it's too late in my opinion. It's too late in my opinion. They can't drop him any earlier, I think, than they did. Like, I don't think that they can drop him separated, because you gotta think. The last chapter of the story is going to come right before the half anniversary, more than likely. So that means that Kaito is going to be dropping with that last chapter of the story. Whenever the last chapter of the story comes is when Kaito comes. If they drop that last chapter of the story like way earlier, because we're not getting the next chapter until next week, and then we would have to literally probably wait like 2 more weeks at least for the next chapter. So Kaito would be linked to that last chapter coming. Literally, he was linked to that last chapter coming. Like that Saki Dendo that was linked to the story when she came, same thing for this SSR Kaito. If he comes, and honestly, I was going to say if he comes way before the anniversary, then it's cool. But, like, what is way before the anniversary at the point that you're 47 days away? Is anything way before anymore? No, not really. SSR Kaito can come anytime on Global because it's not in chronological order. It's not in chronological order. I just feel like, from a development team standpoint, it just makes more sense to go ahead and get everything that was in the game before the first anniversary, Since you're trying to push the first anniversary up to our half anniversary, I think it only is right that you push like a bunch of stuff and you get the half anniversary point to where it's at the same progression as the first anniversary was on the JP version, because that way when you're going and doing updates later, oh my gosh, that's crazy, I got the first try. But when you're trying to do all of the we trying to add stuff later on, you don't want to be sitting here thinking about all this shit that you could have added before you got to this point. You want to be adding, oh dude, I want to reset this page, but also I need those Phantom Metals first. At least the Phantom Metals. I need it, bro. Phantom Metals, Phantom Metals, Phantom Metals. That's okay. So it looks like I'm gonna farm this a few more times to get those Phantom Metals out. Once I get the Phantom Metals off of that page, I'm low-key just down to reset that page completely. But it looks like we are inching ever closer to the end of this stream. And again, I am not happy to get away from y'all. I am happy for more sleep. Because like I said, bro, I already know for certain I have to go somewhere at 8 p.m. tonight and be out of my house for 2 hours. And guys, like, I be on old man mode. I like going to bed at 7 o'clock. I like going to bed at 8 o'clock, bro. The prospect of going to sleep and actually getting a good night's rest beforehand is insane. Insane, bro. That shit is undefeated. But yeah, like I said, I just want those Phantom Metals out, and I'm chill on that page that I'm on right now. Like, that's all I'm really worried about. Your account look free to play, just a lot of dudes. How does my account look free to play? Cause the cubes? Are most of the free to play players you know level 69? Because if they are, I gotta figure out what the hell they're doing. Characters don't look crazy. You talking about the characters I'm using right now? I mean, you gotta think about it, bro. I'm using a buffer who's not dealing damage at all. I'm using a character who's level 60 just because he's blue. I'm using Megumi, who just sucks in general. And then Gojo's like the only damage dealer. I mean, honestly, bro, I gotta level with you, bro. It doesn't really matter what you think. I have all the floors of tower beaten. All the illusory tower floors are beaten. All the tower floors are beaten. All the EX stages in the story are beaten. Like, my account's complete, bro. I've done everything. So I mean, like, it is what it is. I mean, but that doesn't... Making smart decisions doesn't make you not free to play. Everybody's account is going to be based on different situations. If I ignorantly summoned for Incomplete Domain Megumi and didn't get him before Yuta came out, and then I went to pity for one copy of Yuta, do you think I want to take my chances at summoning for Blue Geta? And if Blue Inumaki is not, bro, Blue Inumaki not game breaking, it doesn't matter. I'll be okay. Like, Blue Inumaki's cool, but he's not game breaking. You're confusing spender with wasting money. I'm sorry, bro. Summoning on every banner is a waste of money. There are different degrees to how much you spend in gacha games. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I see YouTube videos of a lot of different YouTubers who summon on every banner, and I'm like, yo, the character's cool, but come on, bro. Plus, I play the Japanese version. I know which characters work, bro. It's cool. Like, you don't need Blue Inumaki. That's the thing. You can always work on a character to get the job done somehow. Just because a new flashy character comes out doesn't mean that you need that character to do new stuff. I do want to make it known I am definitely not salty with your statement. I just also don't want free to play players to see that message and think like, oh yeah, free to play, like I'm free to play so I can't, like I'm just like, bro, I believe in spending money like a sweat when you feel like it, but grinding the game like a free to play nonetheless. Because I mean, like, you chose to play the game, you might as well put the effort in and play the game. You know what I'm saying? There is always wiggle room to make a different team. Most of your characters are free to play? No. Megumi, what does that mean? What do you mean most of your characters are free to play if I spend money on my account? That just doesn't make sense. At what point, when you've spent money to get a dupe somewhere, at what point is a character free to play anymore? I'm saying I spend money when I feel like it, but I'm also... Oh, you're asking what characters did I not spend money on? Jujutsu required money. Hollow Purple Gojo required money. This Gojo... Blue Gojo is probably the only character in my account who's like free to play. Because he's so easy to get dupes of. Well, no. Most of the characters... I mean, those characters are in standard banner. I had those characters... Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. If you got the characters before the standard banner came out, then yeah, you had to pay for them. But honestly, I paid for having them when I... Because they came on... what is it? They came on the, like, guaranteed SSR banners and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to pick up these characters then. Now, the standard banner is where I double... Honestly, I didn't even summon copy. I summoned one copy of Megumi from the standard banner. I more so had to just buy a bunch of dupes from the shop. But I had the points to do it, though. So it was fine. Yuta and Tinjo probably the only ones that are non-free-to-play friendly. Yeah. Yeah. So free-to-play friendly, I mean, free-to-play friendly is cool, yeah. Any character in the standard banner is free-to-play friendly, yeah. But like, that... Just because all of your characters... Because even though a character's free-to-play friendly, doesn't mean you're just gonna get them 5-star, you know? Like, your statement didn't really make much sense. That's why I was confused, because you said your account looks free-to-play, just hella dupes. I'm just like, do you naturally just stumble upon free-to-play accounts where, like, basically all the characters are 5-star? And again... If you are just stumbling across free-to-play accounts like that, send them my way. I need to ask them their methods. If my account could look the way that it looks right now without money, I would have been glad to do that. My luck honestly requires me not to spend that much anyway, to be real. Like, literally... The only time I finish the rotation on a banner is Young Gojo, Hollow Purple Gojo, Yuta. That's it. That is it. Other than that, I usually just get lucky throughout the summons. Oh, don't forget about Ghetto as well. Hidden Inventory Ghetto is not free-to-play friendly either. I don't have Toji though, but that's because I already had Yuta, and I was just like, nah, bro, I'm not falling for the trap. Toji and Yuta, Toji's damage is better, but Yuta's more versatile with the heals as well. Plus, my Yuta's 5-star now, so I'm gonna get the use out of him. And all of Yuta's skills are level 10 as well, so it is what it is. Alright, we're almost done with these runs here. Wow, this felt super unbearable at the start, but now, honestly, as I thought, at first, I feel like I was kind of like antsy about it because I was like, yo, I don't want this stream to end like the sun come up. But low-key, I still have like 3 hours before the sun is going to come up. So I am successfully going to get this video edited and go back to bed, chat. So we have definitely caught a major W today. I'm just gonna use my exchange tokens until I get the Phantom Medals off the last page, and then I am going to go do my summon in the stream. I'm sleepy. But yeah, also another reason why my account probably looks free to play is because I just have self-control and just know how to not summon on every character. So I didn't summon for Red. Like, I just got Red Yuji from the standard banner. I didn't summon on him when he came out. I didn't summon for Blue Yuji. I didn't summon for... Like, all these characters, obviously, they give us free multis. But, like, I know how to stop myself after the free multi. I don't say, oh, new character. Like, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. But honestly, though, saying that my account looks free to play is kind of a compliment, because like that just means that you thought I grinded so hard that my shit just looks like this and I didn't spend money. So I'm just like, hey, I appreciate the compliment, really. I wish that grinding. Well, honestly, my luck is quite insane, but like, I wish there was a way to just like mentally transmute your luck into the gacha game. I guess I can do it because I'm the gacha whisperer, but like it'd be like that. Like, I don't care about Miwa, you know what I'm saying? But, like, so I'm not going to get her. But that's because I'm the Gacha Whisperer. I know that. You know what I'm saying? There's a certainty in my spirit. Also, chat, I will say, after I finish these and I go to get my summon, I am going to close up the stream like it's a video because the stream is also a video on top. So do not be confused when I start talking to you like the video is over, because the video is over. Man, 5 dupes in Secunda would be crazy. I'm not gonna cap. If anyone pulls Miwa and uses cubes, you're gonna get unlucky at half ante. If anyone pulls Miwa and uses cubes, you're gonna get unlucky at half ante. Nah, I won't. I'll be fine. Maybe you, but I'll be fine. I would say, the things that mortals do don't affect me. Come on, bro. You know that. You can tell that. Grab these. Alright guys, we have made it here to the 7th page of the prize pools, and I've already gotten the major reward from the 7th page, actually. It was a chaotic Jujutsu crystal. I just need the Phantom Medals and I will be satisfied with this page, and I will be able to just reset the page and I will get my last ticket for a summon on Miwa's banner. And then after the summon on Miwa's banner, we will be done with the video. But let's see what we get here. No Phantom Medals, they probably would have been in the top anyway, because it goes by rarity, I'm pretty sure. No Phantom Medals, unfortunate. Okay, we continue on. No Phantom Medals. No Phantom Medals. One more, or 2 more, I guess. Oh, we got the Phantom Medals. Thank goodness, because I was not trying to go back in and do more runs of that event. But I'm gonna have to do more runs of the event later. But guys, we did just reset. We are about to reset the last page. Now I'm perfectly fine giving all this up. I do not care. You don't reset your page as a free-to-play player. You definitely work through all the page, but I am So I am tired and ready to go to bed and ready to give y'all a summon. So we have completed all of the missions that give us all of the tickets that we need for our multi. So let's jump over to the Miwa banner, and I'll give y'all a grand total of how many cubes I got. Or I guess I should give the grand total of cubes right here. You can see resetting the page gives you 150 cubes every single time. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 1050. Plus another 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? 4 more instances of 150 cubes. So that is 1,650 cubes. Then if you actually look at the reward pages themselves, what I have failed to realize is this isn't just 20 cubes, it's 20 cubes 5 times. So 1650 plus 100 is 1750, plus another 100 is 1850, plus 300, because these are both 150 altogether. I didn't feel like doing 150 and then 150. 1850 plus 300 is 2150. And then you get an additional 30 cubes per mission right here. So what did I say? 1800. Did I say 1850 plus 300? Yes. 1850 plus 300, which is 2150. And then add an additional 150 cubes. That puts you at 2,300. And then if you consider the extra 30 cubes per mission you get right here, that adds on an extra 240. Why does my math keep ending up not the same every time? It looks like you get 20, 25, 40 cubes. 2,540 cubes. Not exactly a full multi-summon, but nearly a multi-summon. And considering they're giving you a free multi-summon on top of it, then I'd say the rewards are pretty solid. Also, unfortunately, we are not getting free multis for the reruns of the hidden inventory banner. Honestly, I didn't expect it, and I honestly didn't know if they did it on the JP version, but it is what it is. I'll be okay. Personally, I can't say the same for everybody else, but we do have all of the new SSR characters in here, which I already knew that. But we're gonna hop in and do this multi for Miwa. I mean, get her or don't, who cares? It's just Miwa. But guys, I do appreciate y'all watching the video. Okay, it's not an SSR at all. That's fine. That is fine. No purple screen, no black flash, no nothing. That's cool though. We chill. I'm still the Gotcha Whisperer. I didn't care about Miwa. Okay, did I just get her recollection bit though? That's a little goofy-ish. That's a little goofyism. Okay. Honestly, I would have preferred to get a random SSR character that was just useful. But I'll take a page. It's whatever. Why did I know it was a new damn page? I always get the new page on the first multi, bro. Like that's whatever. I don't even be impressed. I don't even be amazed by it anymore. I just be like, oh, okay, that's just usual, typical shit. Everybody gets some page on that first multi on any banner, to be honest with you. But guys, that's gonna be it for the video. This page I think is whatever. Yeah, it's whatever, honestly. But that's going to be it for your boy Deadman Vince. If you guys enjoyed, then you can go down below and leave a like on the video. But like I said, 2,540 cubes is what you're looking at from this story event. And also, that math, I'm pretty sure checks out for like all the future story events. So just keep that number in mind moving forward, guys. But that's it for the video. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Go down below, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Peace out. Okay, my video is finally done, so that means that our time together is also done here, chat. But I do appreciate y'all keeping me company while I get my video all recorded and everything. I will drop the more consolidated version of this video later on today, and I will also do a video for the chapter 3 of hidden inventory memory quest. But you guys have an excellent day as well, just like I wish my YouTube chat. Later, bro. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Another stream, not today. But honestly, it's videos. It's just videos. Just look out for videos. We'll figure out the next stream. But y'all have